What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in 7 Days to Die. Now, overnight, I did a little bit of stuff. Got ourselves another forge put down. We're going to be using this for the time being to make empty jars. Um, I want to start making some corn on the cob. Corn on the cob doesn't give a great return, but with the cornfields over there, we ended up pulling out almost 360 corn. uh, Last night I basically spent the time. I went over and I harvested the corn from these two small fields. We still have a ton to do yet, but harvested a little bit from them, and then I worked my way around the city harvesting birds' nests, and we ended up getting, I think it was 16 eggs. So we got a few bacon and eggs. That's gonna hold us over for temporary, but it's not a lot. We can't currently make the corn into seeds quite yet, but that's coming pretty soon. So I wanted to go ahead and get that harvested up, and we could start using it for, the bacon and eggs right away. But we can go ahead and get our first few plots placed down here. We only have 6 of them. Only was able to get or I'm sorry, not six, 8. We were only able to get a little bit extra clay overnight because I had to make the forge and I needed some for the one forge with the iron and making cobblestone, because we did a little bit of an add-on to our base for what's going to become our storage area. And we're basically going to have chests going up top here, and I'll show you quick. Um, we're basically going to have chests along this whole area, and that's gonna allow us to sort out our loot because we're pretty much full up downstairs already. Right. Hello, I'm over here. Zombies seem to have gotten how do I want to put it? A little bit dumbed down, in my opinion, with the update. So it's a little weird. I mean, he's staring at me walking the other direction. But anyway, while I was out overnight, I saw absolutely no predator animals. None. I killed 2 boars and I saw 1 rabbit. That was it. No wolves, no coyotes, no bears, nothing like that. So I was kind of disappointed. I was actually looking to see what was out, and there was like nothing. So I was a little bit disappointed in that, but it is what it is. So anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to work on a little bit of questing. We do have this buried treasure, which is basically straight west of us. We're going to head over, we're going to hit that up, and we're going to try to get some questing knocked out. It's not going to be a ton. I'm going to bring a couple things I got for sale in my dukes, just because might as well go ahead and get rid of the stuff. We're just going to sell. I'm going to repair that one to sell it. I'm not going to repair the padded hood, but that sells for relatively decent, I suppose. Sledgehammer we're going to sell. What else do we got here? I'm looking for where my dukes are at. Ah, there they are. Another thing we can go ahead and get rid of is we can put this improved fittings mod into the armor. Putting mods into the armor in the base game actually increases the value pretty good, whereas like in the mods it's better to, well, like for instance Darkness Falls, it's a lot better to just sell them separate because they're worth a hell of a lot more. But anyway, I should actually grab one of them bacon and eggs and some drink for the mining. I'm not going to make you guys sit through watching me do the mining. It's just going to be, I'll start the mining, and I'll show you guys when we're ready to crack open the chest, because I wanted to show a little bit of it to start with so you guys could see how the new system works out. But after that, I don't think you guys really want to sit through me fighting with how the buried treasure works now. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way over there. I'm going to check for some birds' nests along the way and hopefully get a few more bacon and eggs. Another thing I wanted to say here quick while we're on our way over is the last video might have had a couple issues in it. I actually just realized it when I started this video. I had my audio turned up because I needed it a bit louder. when I was playing my off-camera one. So the in-game audio might be a bit loud on there. Another thing is there might be a little bit of feedback issue in there. I think I have my audio issue narrowed down, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's got something to do with when I use or when I have my headphones plugged in as well as my microphone. So what I've done is I'm using speakers instead. So that's why the in-game audio was turned way up. I was using speakers, and it's been hot here, so we've had our air conditioner on high, and I needed a little bit more volume. So it's been pretty warm here. It's been about 92 and about 70 for a dew point. So it's muggy as hell as well, but which is kind of weird because normally whenever the weather would get like this before, we'd always have storms. We haven't had a storm yet from this, and it's been, it's been hot and humid and no storms, so it's kind of odd that way. But anyway, another thing that's going to help with this buried treasure here is it's going to get us some more clay, and then we can go ahead and make up some more of them farm plots. Now I realize we don't have the seeds to fill them yet, unfortunately, but as we're able to make them, we might as well take advantage of it. And oh, that's empty. We might as well take advantage of it and get them all ready. So when we do get the seeds, we can go ahead and just start plopping them in and make them work, because we only need one more point into fortitude, and then we can get the point into this, which will give us the berries and the veggies. Now, there's a few different ones that I want. Corn is going to be one I'll want. Mushrooms is going to be a big one. Potatoes too, and blueberries. Those are kind of going to be my main ones if everything works out. So that's my plan there, because I'm not sure about most of the new food crafting. I know of a couple of them, like the spaghetti, for instance, but I have not seen a whole lot of them. So anyway, we are here now, so I'm going to go ahead and crack right into digging, and I'll be back to you guys when we're ready to open the chest. Alright, so we found it. This one was really a goofy one. If this whole buried treasure circle shrinking thing is so messed up. I mean, this wasn't even in the original circle, because I started digging right here in this was the center. This is where I started digging down for, and it scooted, it's basically under the road. So it wasn't even in the original circle. So I'm not a big fan of how this buried treasure system kind of works out. It is, I don't know. It needs work. That's what I'll say about that. But anyway, we found it. We started out with that so we could get our way out of here right away. And what do we got? Can't use that. That's good can of pasta. The beef ration and the pasta is what you use for making the spaghetti. So we're going to hang on to them for sure. And then we got a little bit of moonshine, which is good for melee damage. It's also good for health, stun resist, damage mitigation, stamina regen, but it's very short duration. So anyway, that's this done. Go ahead and get ourselves up out of here. And now we gotta slay out the zombies, so this won't take too long. Just a few good hits. Can I have my spear? Thank you. Thank you. Like, give it back, damn it. Need it to kill your buddies. That's the only thing I'm not a huge fan of with the spear is when you hit them in the head and it kills them, it's like you can't grab it for a little bit. So if that changed, I think the spear would, well, the spear is still going to be my favorite weapon, but oh Jesus, that was absolutely terrible. Pulled my mouse off to the side too much. Oh my God, I did it again. The only thing I don't like about the spear is when you go for the head, if you miss, your spear goes for quite a ride sometimes. And there's another thing, is right now, if you miss, sometimes it'll just disappear into the ground and be gone forever. So yeah, I'm not too keen on that. We're just gonna go ahead and make this as our marked quest here. But anyway, I'll meet you guys at the trader now. I'm gonna again just kind of work my way through and look for some bird nests to hit, and then we'll see you guys at the trader. All right, so we're just making it down here to the trader. Yeah, she's open. I had to look to make sure. I was like, oh crap, way too early. One thing I do wish I could do is I wish I could harvest these. These are all lovely blueberries here, and I'm not sure why they even put these here if you can't harvest them, because it's just kind of like it's a bad tease, you know, because we could get 24 blueberries out of that and end up making 4 seeds right off the bat with that. So kind of disappointed about that.
Okay,
But anyway,
here's your pay for
let's go ahead and turn this
done.
in, and oh, I definitely want that over the first aid kits. Definitely, that's going to be a huge help for us. So now that it's day 4, the trader will have reset her stock in her inventory. But let's check out the quests here first. And ooh, we actually have one that's not that far away.
To earn some dukes? I got
it's the barn. That's awesome.
Good luck.
So let's go ahead and we're going to sell off whatever we can here. So the chrysanthemum, that can go ahead and go. This here is going to go. Steel sledgehammer parts, I'm never going to use the steel sledgehammer. I'm just not a big fan of it. So anyway, her stock will have reset. Let's see if she's got anything that we want. This is another thing I'll probably never use. I cannot get the hang of flying the gyrocopter. Whether I'm just that bad or whatever it is, you know, I just can't get the hang of it. I won't deny it. I just can't. I've tried, and so far it's just been very unsuccessful, to say the least. But you know, it is what it is, I guess. It's not the end of the world. I love the motorcycle anyway, so we could. I don't think we're actually gonna buy that though, because that was a good deal. Let me look here. I believe
I'm a doctor.
This is, yeah, the next level in Master Chef will unlock quite a few decent things for us, including the blueberry pie, so we're not going to need that. Don't know that she's going to have anything we want, but that 4x4 chassis would be great to have right about now. Kind of want the beaker, but I'm just going to hold off on that as well. What about craft AP 9mm? That one I might have to get. We got a couple days to decide anyway. I just kind of wanted to browse and see what she had. See if anything stood out as something that we'd absolutely have to have. And, you know, I'd love to have this if she has that when we get enough money. But anyway, so we're going to head up to the barn now, and we're going to loot that again. We can check this, and this restocks the next day. But we got some bartering candy there, which is fantastic. Oh shit drops for fall damage. Meh, you know, not really my cup of tea, to be perfectly honest. So anyway, I'm going to head back to base, drop off what we got, so we have a nice clear inventory, and then I'll meet you guys up at the barn, and we're going to go ahead and, you know, I don't know, does resetting the barn, I'm not sure if resetting the barn will reset the field too. We'll find out, I guess. So anyway, catch you guys back there in just a minute. Alright, so we're back here at the farm now. As you can see, we haven't harvested all the corn. I doubt this quest would ever reset the field. Man, that would be just seriously OP if that actually happened, because you could get, God, you could probably get 1,000 corn or so. But we should have some stuff left in here yet. Yeah, we actually do. We actually have an oil. I didn't come back. I didn't manage to, rather, get back here to get the rest of the stuff out of here. But, oh, we actually have the corn seed recipe. I forgot about that. Wow. Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and get this knocked out of here. I bet the corn would reset in here, but I don't think the fields would. So anyway, Oops, let's go the right way. Ah, you heard me switching tools apparently. It's alright. There we go. Right on through. Just keeps on and going. Alright, couple more out here. There's a little stumpy guy right here. There we go. And we're just going to do this because I do want to grab some of this corn here while we're right here. I don't know why. I just feel like punching the corn. And another thing we're going to do is we'll also take apart this car over here right away. And hopefully we can get the oil we need. That would be... God, that would be fantastic if we could get the oil. Then we could get our bike that we need. And yeah, that'd be great. That skill point we got from leveling up, I went ahead and dropped that right into Fortitude. So now we just need one more level up. And then we can actually get that next point of living off the land. So we might just not bother using that recipe and just sell it instead. Because we're right there as far as getting to that anyway. So, can we reach this? I can drop off this stuff. Right on the edge, that's alright. That's good. So, we're in need of one more oil. Now, I'm not going to ever bother really buying something like that from the trader because of how expensive it is. I mean, that's just ridiculous for oil, to be honest. So, anyway, let's go ahead and give this guy a good pop right there. You know what? I'll harvest him and that stuff later. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. So, let's get on in here. Let's get this quest finished up. Come on. Out you come. Seriously. Wake up. You're a little bit slow today. Oh, I just missed his head. Whoops. One more. There it is. Why do they still swing like that after they're dead? I mean, obviously it doesn't hit you, but why do they swing when they're already dead? I mean, he makes the sound of him croaking, and then he proceeds to, like, swing for the fences. So, I don't know. I find that odd. Yes, they don't hit you, so it's not really a big deal. But it's still the fact that they... Oh, shit, there's a snake. I saw him just as I rounded the corner a little too late. So, yeah, I find that really odd that they still swing like that. I mean, obviously, like I said, not a big deal because they don't hit you. So, you know, it is what it is, but it's still weird because I always feel like I'm going to get clobbered by one when they do that. Always do. We'll salvage that up when we're done as well for the forged iron and parts like that. I'll also come back through and pick up them resources, but we're just going to get right into this. Today is going to be questing day, so we're not going to spend too much time messing with the harvesting stuff. We'll get all that off camera. So nail some chickens. I hate this one, to be honest. I don't even bother with that one. You gotta use the nail gun, you gotta shoot chickens with it, and yeah, to be honest, can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered whatsoever with that. Here we go. Wanted to let him get close enough so I could make sure I popped his head off with that. And that's not a bad helmet there. We only have one repair kit, so I'm not going to repair it to use it, but what I am going to do is I am going to use it though. So it is, as you guys can see, it is slightly better, not by much, but hey, every little bit is every little bit, and we will make do with however little of the gains we can get. So we'll end up selling this, we'll repair it later. Like I said, don't have repair kits on me, and you never know what you're going to find in these that you might go, oh, hey, we need to repair that because we need to sell that and make the money right away, kind of thing. So, all right, open this up and see what we can get in here. And not much. so we got some scrap boots. I believe that's the same as what we're wearing. Yeah. But we'll actually just keep the ones that are less durability, and we'll just sell these other ones. So nice serrated blade mod. I believe we already have that. No, we have the tempered one on there. You can't put both on the same tool, so we're just going to put this other one right on our knife. Actually, you know what? I believe we want the serrated one on our spear, because this one increases block damage. Yeah, that's the one we want on our knife for harvesting. There we go. That's better. So now I'm going to go through, I'm going to pick up all these resources, and then we're going to head back to the trader, hand that one in, and see what else we can get. So I will catch you guys out at the road to check out what we get in the end. Alright, so we got everything, including all the resources and stuff like that. So this is what we ended up with. Now I'm going to be leaving everything here, and only going to be taking the stuff we can sell. So we're going to end up leaving a lot of stuff here, but it's something I'm going to come over and get basically as soon as possible, and then we'll have all of it. Another thing we can do is we can grab the oil from this car. Hopefully it's got oil. And then we'll be able to make our bike quick before we actually go down to the trader. So let's pray for an oil. We should be getting one after this layer. So we should find one in this layer if we're gonna. Oh, we got a battery, an engine, and a radiator, and the oil. So fantastic. Now we can go ahead and make ourselves the bike up. So that's what we're actually going to do before we go to the trader, is we're actually going to go ahead and get that bike made up. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and basically pick out the stuff that I'm going to bring with, and then I'll meet you guys back at base to make ourselves up the bike. Alright, so just got back to base here. Now we need to figure out what we need for the bicycle. So we're going to need iron, mechanical, duct tape, leather, springs, and then we're also going to need some pipe. Now for the wheels, we're going to need the oil. Where's my other oil? There it is. Oh, I was about to say, I know I had 4. Oh man, that about gave me a little bit of a heart attack there. So for the wheels, we're going to need some iron, we're going to need the acid, and we're going to need the coal and the oil. Now we can go ahead and get all this stuff queued up here on the workbench. Should have everything we need, so we can get that done. Then we can work on that. And we need, what did I forget? Oh, the polymer. I'm gonna say, we have more here, just not in the right spot. Everything's such a mess right now. All right, now we get 2 of them crafted up as well. So that's gonna take a couple minutes. While that waits, I'll be back to you guys in just a minute. Last wheel is just finishing up now, and after we get the bike made, we actually just had an airdrop come in. It's actually just over past the farm over there, as you guys can see by the waypoint. I do have my airdrops marked because I do want to see what is actually in them. So it's actually just over here past that, so we're going to head over and grab that before we go down and turn the quest in, see what we can get there, and see what this building is here, because I wonder if that is exactly what it used to be, or if it's going to be something different now. So anyway, here we go. Bam, just like so. We do need to get ourselves a couple more repair kits made up. We only have 2 duct tape left. I do need to make up some more glue as well, but anyway, just do that, I guess. Doesn't really matter. So go ahead and drop that, and we can put this back in there. And we wanted to repair this so we got the max value out of it, and that should, well, I guess we'll find out later. So let's take this sucker for a cruise now. I'm so happy we got this, so happy. Transportation early game, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter your play style. Transportation is almost a must-have if it's not. So check this out while we're right here. Nothing good in it though. We are going to need the feathers. I did go ahead and queue up 100, I think it was 100 or 150, I don't remember, iron arrowheads, so we can make some iron arrows here coming up. Now, well, that kind of surprised me for a minute. I was like, what the hell is that? But yeah, they have these really interesting flares and like flashing, um, almost like the locator on like a rescue raft kind of thing. I can't remember what exactly they're called, but anyway. So, ooh, advanced muffled connectors. We'll use that one. Now, the only problem I have with using the junk turret one is, where do you actually unlock that one at? That's at level 4, so we could definitely use that for sure, but we won't be able to craft good quality robotics, which I'll show you here. So with the robotic turret, which is basically the junk turret, you need the robotic parts, you need lots of forged steel, duct tape, polymer, and spring. Now robotic parts are basically exactly like how you used to get the junk turret parts and stuff like that. You got to be able to find them, like the turrets, whether it's a actual turret or it's the sledge thing. You can scrap them down into robotic parts. Now the sledge really leaves something to be desired. However, with that being said, I do want to kind of try out a base for getting that to come in handy. Now my thought is if you set up some sort of base that's got like a, I don't know, elevated walkway for the zombies to have to come across. Ah, shit, I forgot to loot that. Whoops. Probably didn't have eggs in it anyway, knowing how bad the eggs are on here. But anyway, or what would have been funny is if it actually would have had eggs on and you would have got like an animation for egg splattering. But anyway, as I was saying, it'd be nice to try to set up a base with like some sort of elevated walkway and see if we can't make the robotic sledge work so it'll knock the zombies off. So as you're shooting at them, whether it be with like a bow and arrow or whatever, the zombies come running and the robotic sledges will punch them and basically knock them off and they have to come back around, or knock them off into like a pit of spikes or something like that. Haven't quite decided. I mean, I for one prefer to get the kills myself, so I probably wouldn't want to knock them down into spikes, but I wonder if the robotic sledge actually functions that way, where it could actually knock them back off of something. I haven't really tested it out because, honestly, when I first found it, I thought it looked cool, but I was very disappointed with the results. I've had, I think, 5 of them now on my off-camera one. Grade 5s and 3s were the only ones I found, but they just don't do a whole lot as far as like being able to set it down and do much to a zombie. So I'm not sure exactly how they're intended to be used, but that's why I had thought of doing that, because if you could use it to knock them down, then it would actually come in handy. So I don't know.
Here's your
Anyway,
for a job well done.
what do we got here? I really don't care about that. We're taking the ammo. We're taking the ammo. So let's go ahead and sell off some crap here. We're not going to need any of this stuff here. Go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm just going to sell this because, like I said, we're about to get that next level anyway, and then we'll be able to get that without, you know, without needing. So anyway, I didn't bring the rest of my dukes because I really wasn't planning on buying anything. But now that we have the bike, we can actually get around. We're a little bit more mobile. So I was wanting to check out what these are. Pharmacy, okay. Now that's probably the one we're going to take, but I just wanted to see what the other one was. Okay, then we're definitely going to take the pharmacy. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to be in the snow biome, but we do have the mobility now, and that's one of the things where I said, you know, transportation's almost a must. For me, it is. But anyway, this is just right up here in the snow biome, so that's probably something we're going to check out in the next video for sure. I'm pretty sure this chest is empty. This is just where I kind of drop stuff off for questing down there. But anyway, so we're pretty close to leveling up. What we're going to do is we're going to head back to base, and we're going to do a little bit of upgrades with the cobblestone and try to get that last point for living off the land so we can start making our corn seeds and get them all placed down, get them to start growing. And yeah, that's going to be fantastic. See how many more we can actually make up now, because we should have a little bit extra clay again from that buried treasure quest. Or wait, was that what we used? I'm kind of scatterbrained. I think we might actually use that. Never mind. Um, you'll have to excuse the scatterbrain. Uh, but anyway, we'll end up getting a lot more farming plots placed down here pretty soon. I mean, it's going to come down to clay is not going to be a problem. It's just a matter of mining it. But what's going to be is we're going to run out of rotten flesh. So I'll have to figure out where to get that. And another thing is going to be what we're going to place in it too is the other thing. So anyway, we ended up using our hammer as well to make the workbench. So I don't have a hammer at the moment. So we got to use this stone axe, which it works just fine. It doesn't give you any less XP for upgrades. So it does the trick just fine. But I really can't wait to get onto that didn't upgrade. I forgot to hit it 3 times. I can't wait to get onto concrete. Concrete gives you so much XP. You can level up very quick. But we need 3 levels to get to that, and I want to focus on getting my strength and harvest amount up before I do that, because I'm gonna need a lot of other resources here very soon. Iron being a big one. We need more forged iron. Another thing is it's not just all about the harvest count. I also want to get Sexual Tyrannosaurus up, because I'm getting just murdered on stamina cost, to be honest. So anyway, we leveled up. That's going to unlock our Living Off the Land level 2, and it's going to be a while before we even try to go for this one. I'm not going for like a full-on farming build. I'm just kind of trying to survive at the moment, more so than anything. But we're just going to drop everything off in here. I mean, I realize most of this stuff doesn't actually go in this chest, so just kind of going to go wherever for now. Dukes must be here. Alright, so now we need our corn. Corn. Where did I put that? Damn corn. There it is. Alright, so let's find out how many plots we have here. I think we can put down 6 corn at the moment. So, yeah. 6 corn seeds. Whoops, wrong one. Get them all placed down and get it to start growing. So this stuff starts growing right away. Doesn't require water like in the mods. You can actually have these inside too, and they will grow without sunlight on them. I just like to have them outside, because what eventually I'm going to do is I am going to build around it and basically set up like a huge like farm. It's not going to be anything too special, because obviously with updates coming for the game, we're going to have a game breaking update at some point, and we're going to have to restart over. So when that happens, we will be going to a random gen map. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go to. I'm probably going to go to the random gen from, well, actually I won't be able to use that seed from the mods, will I? Well, actually, we'll see if we can't do something similar. I mean, obviously, it's not going to have the map pack or anything like that in it, but we're going to see about making ourselves a nice random gen map and having a little bit of fun on that. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Next video, we're going to head up and check out that pharmacy and see what else is up there in the snow biome. And from there, we'll have to see. I mean, it's going to depend on what we're able to loot up there and find, and hopefully we can level up pretty good here pretty soon. We do need to start working on the horde base. I'm probably going to just set up the horde base in uh, cobblestone blocks to start with. We will be taking a look at the location for that. Going to get some more blocks made up, get some more cobblestone made up overnight for after the next video. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure you guys are taking the time to smash that like button for me. Comment down below, what are your guys' thoughts so far on the alpha? I mean, I obviously I have some mixed feelings. I love part of it, and I don't like other parts of it. So you guys will have to let me know your thoughts on that because I'm always curious to see what you guys have found already and what I have not, and always curious to hear your opinions. So go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, if you guys are enjoying the videos, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and you trigger those notification bells so you never miss out on a video. And we'll catch you guys for the next episode. So thank you guys so much for being here.